Welcome back to the video. This video is part of a series of videos that show you how to draw Conduit in AutoCAD MEP. This will be video number 20, and today we are going to do a review of almost everything from 1 through 20. All right, well, we're going to take a couple of shortcuts here. Okay, first let me configure my screen. I just got it up. I want to get rid of that annoying grid and turn my ortho on. Okay, there we go. And this is drawing 1, so let's create drawing 20. So let's go save as drawing, go to your Conduit folder and type in Conduit, C-O-N-D-U-I-T, Conduit 020 review. This is called 020 review. This is our review drawing. All right, save. All right, so we saved that. What are we going to do? Well, we're going to Xref everything in and have a look. All right, so you should have this external references manager up. If you don't, type in XR and then come over to this window here. It's got the little folder and then hit the little pull down and attach DWG. So press that. And, oh, look at this. You got all kind of goodies. Now we already did this one at a time before. This time we're going to load a bunch of them. All right. So we want the floor plan. So highlight that and then hold down the shift key. We want control. We want panels. We don't want that. We want number 16, the 120 volt. We want number 18, 19. Okay, so we're going to Xref all these things in. So let's do that. Hit open. All right, make sure it's overlay, no scale, everything's 1. No check there, everything is 0. Whatever your default is here, unchecked on the rotation, it's 0. And they don't even give you this. Okay, all right, if it looks like this, say okay. Okay, well, where did they go? All right, so if you don't see anything on your screen, just click down here in the command line, type in zoom, Z-O-O-M, hit enter, okay? And then type E for extends. You know, usually it's the capital letter of these things, right? So E, and that's going to bring everything in, all right? So you can see it. All right, so everything in this drawing is an Xref, right? If you click on that, that's an Xref. You click on that, that's an Xref. If I can grab it, yep, that's an Xref. This Xref. The feeders are Xrefs, right? Even the floor plan's an Xref. Right? Yeah, everything is an Xref. So this whole drawing is consisted of Xrefs. There's nothing in the drawing that we drew. So basically everything is below the piece of glass, and we're looking through the piece of glass. We didn't draw anything on the glass, which is our drawing. Okay. All right. So let's show you some neat features of the Xref. Okay. So one thing about Xrefs, it allows multiple users to be working on the same, I guess, drawing or system type drawing, like electrical, okay? So or plumbing or whatever, but right in this case, it's electrical, right? So let's say you split the job up. You got one guy working on high voltage, which is these guys, and then you got another person working on these low blue ones, which is low voltage, and then you got someone else working on the feeders. Okay, well, let's just take the feeders, for example. Let's just say, hey, you know what? You ran out of room for the conduits here, and you tell the feeder guy, hey, you know, now the feeder guy could be the architect, right? Or it could be the plumber, but in this case, it's our own in-house person, you know, within our group, but it could be someone outside the group, okay, like the guy in charge of the floor plan, right? So let's just do the feeders since we have control for the purposes of this tutorial, right? All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to move this feeder, but we can't do it in this drawing, right? Well, we can, but it'll move the entire Xref. That'll screw everything up. Let's try it. So highlight this and type in move, M-O-V-O-V-E, hit enter. Now, pay attention to this pipe and this pipe. Let's click here, and we're going to move everything, I don't know, 6 inches. Enter, right? Oh, yeah, it moved to 6 inches, right? But it moved this one, too. But check this out. Now your origin point is screwed up for the Xref of the feeder conduit, right? So basically, you can't do it, all right? So what we're going to do is let's move it back, right? The way to do that is, all right, now we're going to try something different. Hit U for undo, hit enter one time until this moves back, okay? So be slow with it. Oh, there it is, all right? Everything moved back. So escape, 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 and double check, yeah. So undo is a way to reverse your, what you've done, okay? What you've inputted. Now, you can reverse a lot, but you can only go forward once, so be careful. Don't go back too far, otherwise you have to redo your work. Okay, so how do we move this conduit? Well, we tell the guy, hey, feeder guy, I need you to move the conduit. So when we come over here, we're going to open the feeder drawing, all right? Let's open that up. All right, this is our feeder drawing, right? When we click on it, see, it's only the one conduit, but everything else is an Xref, right? That's an Xref. The floor plan's an Xref. Okay, so well, we're going to move this pipe. So click on this thing and type in move. Highlight it, type in MOVE, hit enter, and we're going to move that, what did it say, 6 inches, right? All right. Now, once it's moved, hit your escape button 3 times, Control S. We're going to save that. All right, now, come back over to the big A over here, and we were drawing 20 review, right? So click on that. All right, let's have a look at this drawing. All right. And somewhere in this drawing, how come I did not get an update? Maybe I didn't save it. Oh, hold on, let's go back. We need to go back to that feeders drawing. Control S. I'm sorry, maybe I missed a step. Let's go back to 20 review. So once we come into this 20 review, it's not telling me that I need to reload. Why is it not telling me I need to reload? Okay. Sometimes this thing should be automatic, and I don't understand what's going on today. It should tell me to reload, but it's not. Okay, doesn't matter. So let's say the guy doing the feeder conduit drawing says, "Hey man, you know what? I already did that for you." Okay, so come down here and find the feeder conduit. All right, right click and type in reload. Oh, boom! See, it moved. All right. So usually there's an automatic notification here that tells you somebody has updated the drawing, and I'm at a loss right now why it didn't show up. But anyway, sometimes these quirks happen. So now, see that's an Xref, but this actually moved. All right, let's move it back. Okay, let's go back here. Go back to our 19 feeder drawing. Right. Okay, there it is. Right. So we're gonna move it back 6 inches. Type in, highlight your conduit, type in move, enter, click on the screen and type in 6. Make sure your ortho is locked. All right, and then Control S. Okay, and now we are gonna, you know what, let's do something different. Let's type in close, C-L-O-S-E, close this drawing. Okay, we close that out. Now, we went back, I guess it automatically went back to 20. If it didn't, come back over here and find your drawing 20. Okay, I got way too many drawings open. Okay, you notice, when we close that drawing, I guess you have to close the drawing that was being edited. Notice this reference file has changed. Reload, blah, 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 down here, right? Well, if you look at this, we're in 20 review. We close that other drawing, and notice it says reload conduit 19 feeders. What do you guys bet? How much you want to bet that this thing is going to go back, this Xref, all right? So let's do it. Keep your eye on this pipe here and click on this. Oh, once it reloaded, it moved. Yeah, so that's the beauty of Xrefs, okay? Because if all these conduits, the feeders, the low voltage, the high voltage, were in the same drawing, once that drawing is open, no one else can touch the feeders or work on the feeders or the high voltage. So there is a benefit to separating your systems, because sometimes you're going to need help. If you open it, that drawing is locked out, and nobody else can edit it. Only one person at a time can edit the drawing. Okay, now that we got this moved back over, let's everybody hit Control S on your keyboard. Control S. We're going to save this drawing because we are going to reuse it for the next video. That's going to do it for today. I will catch you on the next one.